Julianne Brooks. I am the Warrior Operations Manager. And again, we'd like to welcome you to the September graduating class of 2022. So if you would all please take a moment and stand, we would like to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. He is also a warrior trainer here with K9s For Warriors.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If you would all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, and bright stars through the perilous fight? O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? And the home of the brave.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You may be seated. Thank you. And now we would like to introduce you to our October Warrior. Our first warrior is Monique and Chinook. Chinook is sponsored by Helmet Aerospace Foundation Veterans Network in Waco and Minnesota chapters. Before coming to K9s For Warriors, Chinook participated in the TSA Explosive Detection K9 program at JBSA, but his handlers determined he would be much better suited as a service dog. Monique says, I would like to thank all of the sponsors who gave to K9s For Warriors, and a special thanks to Helmet Aerospace Foundation. I'd like to thank my family and friends who have supported me throughout this process, as well as those taking care of the farm the past 3 weeks. To San Antonio K9s For Warriors, thank you does not seem adequate. Julie, Randy, Alyssa, Danny, and Dee, you made this training rewarding for both me and Chinook. Lastly, I know there are many people behind the scenes that make That's for you.
It's like I know it's for me.
Angelia and Recon. Recon was donated to us by Becky Flynn at Suki Doodles in Flat Rock, North Carolina. He was puppy raised by Mary Daniels and Suzanne Cruz. He was sponsored by Stryker. During Stryker's 2022 at their sales conference, the sales team voted to rename him Recon. Angelia would like to thank Recon's trainers and sponsors, Stryker, and would also like to thank my at-home support group, my brother and his wife, Christopher and Sandra, my BFF, Monica Kane, and my brother-in-law, Dwayne Wright. Trust the process. Thanks to our San Antonio K9 staff. You guys made it easier to trust the process through your constant encouraging words. Our next warrior, Molly and Greeley. Greeley came to us from San Antonio Pets Alive after being pulled from San Antonio Animal Care Services. She is sponsored by Miss Pamela Dunn, named the dog. Her grandchildren are currently attending Greeley Elementary School, and they thought Greeley would be the perfect name. Molly says a special thanks to the trainers at K9s For Warriors San Antonio campus and Greeley's trainer, Natalie. Her sponsor, Miss Douglas, who I know is watching, and Alyssa, who helped me with extensive training. Another huge thank you to Julie, who has shown up on her days off. And last but not least, my loved ones back home. I'm going to hand the microphone over to Randy, who's a warrior trainer who says he doesn't need a mic. So he will instruct what to do next.
Thank you all for coming. What we're going to do, we have an imaginary line roughly right here. If the warriors will come up to the line, we just ask that you guys sit for graduation. We thank you all for coming.